Hey guys, VGSquiggy here, and welcome to STS, aka Shooting the Shit with VGSquiggy, Episode 3. After last week, I decided that we should probably get to a more lighthearted topic for a while. So this week we're just going to talk about pets, because pets are nice, and everybody likes animals. Well, most people like animals. So before I jump into that, I just wanted to let you guys know that it is storming like a motherfucker outside. And I'm sure you guys will probably hear it a little bit. I'll try to get it out of there and post, but no promises. I was hoping that it would stop before I had to record this voiceover, but it is now almost 2 in the afternoon, and I have other recording I have to get to. So I needed to do this now. So yeah, I don't think there's anything that I need to tell you guys about. I don't think anything's really happened. But of course, as always, make sure to comment below any suggestions you have or requests for series in the future, and I will of course take them into consideration. So, pets. Most people have had a pet. My first pet I had when, I guess you could say it was my pet. I was a baby, and my parents had a ferret. His name was Felix. My parents got Felix on a New Year's Eve. We always do a New Year's Eve party here at my house, and there were some people out on the front porch watching some fireworks that were going on nearby, and they saw something, just a blur, run into the front door. Thought it was a squirrel. Later on, they found out that it was a ferret, and the ferret was pretty chill. So they were like, "Yo, let's keep this ferret." And that's how we got Felix. And Felix, we had Felix till I was about 3. I believe he died of cancer. After that, we had, I guess actually, simultaneously, we had a dog that looked, if you've ever seen the Benji movies, we had a dog that looked a lot like Benji. Her name was Sarah. She lived to be about 15, I think. That could be a little old. It might have been 12 or 13. But she also had cancer and she died. Other dogs that we had a basset hound who was a rescue. His name was Buddy. I think that might be the only other dog we had that we don't still have. And then, I had fish. Like, everybody had fish. I wasn't necessarily responsible with my fish. There was a few that I put a lot of effort into, but for example, I remember one particular fish I won at a nearby fair when I was probably about 10. I think it was like a ring toss or something, and was all excited, got him in his little plastic bag, put him in the car, headed home, got home. I woke up because I always fall asleep in the car, and my fish was dead in the seat next to me. Apparently, because of the road we took and just the direction the car was facing, the sun baked my fish, so that was a little traumatizing. Currently, we have 4 dogs. We have 2 min pins who are, I think, half sisters. I think that's how it works. So their names are Lily and Rosie, or Rose. And then we have another dog that the other 2 are mutts, but one of them, his name is Mo. He has 2 brothers that are with other families, named Larry and Curly. And Mo, I don't remember what all he has in him. I know that he has some Bichon in him. But all I can tell you is that this dog is 2 things. Really funny looking. He has a rather aggressive underbite. And he has short little legs and a long body. And he's not too bright. That's all I'll say about that. Don't want to be too mean. I'm normally much meaner. But yeah, he's not too bright, and he's funny looking, and that's basically how I introduced Mo to everybody. And our other dog is actually pretty smart. Her name is BG, like the Bee Gees. And her family lineage is a little funny to explain to people. Her mom was a Chow Shepherd mix, and her dad was a miniature pinscher. So don't ask me to explain how that even happened. There is a significant size gap between those two dogs. I've always just assumed that was an extremely determined miniature pinscher. But yeah, so we have BG, and she's most definitely the most intelligent pet that we have. She's kind of a mom to the rest. But BG is kind of built. She's a light brown color, and she's got miniature pinscher ears, but she's a medium-sized dog. She's the biggest dog that we have right now. Mo's a little bit smaller, I think. But she's kind of built like a small deer. She runs like a deer. Yeah, she's probably the most well-behaved dog we have as well. The min pins are a little psycho. Mo's just Mo. But yeah, so that's the dogs we have right now. And then, one thing I didn't talk about was when I was about 5 years old, so about 15 years ago. I may have been 4. I don't remember exactly. We got 2 cats. They were Maine Coon cats. They were brothers. One was named Rocket, and the other one was named Heart. I know Heart is not a very good name for a male cat, but we thought it was a girl, and then we found out it wasn't. But Heart kind of just stuck. So they were both Maine Coons. Rocket was black and white. Heart was orange and white. And we had them for a while. Heart died about 3 years ago. Maybe a little bit more. Rocket was a determined little cat, and he was around until the day before Thanksgiving this past year, so that would be November of 2016. And when Rocket died, it was pretty rough on me, just because, I couldn't really remember any of the time before having him. So he had kind of just been one of those constants in life. But you may be wondering, why are we talking about pets? It's a really random topic. And I did say that I wanted to have a more lighthearted conversation this week. But that's not the only reason. Yesterday, actually, my mom went to the shelter to look at a dog that she wanted. So she went to the shelter, and the dog was gone. But then she came home with a kitten. So now we have a new kitten. His name is Walker. Supposedly he's a short hair, but I'm not entirely sure of that. I hope he's a short hair, because having Maine Coons for a long time, I can tell you that I don't enjoy long hair cats as much as I enjoy short hair cats. They are a lot more work. Yeah, Walker is actually sleeping just next to me. He's pretty chill. He's just sleeping a lot and eating. So he's being a cat, I guess, which is cool. But yeah, I'll probably put a picture up on the screen of Walker, just so you guys can see him. But yeah, that's really all I had to talk about this week. I just wanted to have a little pet owner to probably pet owners out there conversation. And yeah, so what kind of pets do you guys have? Leave a comment down below. Tell me about your pets. my pets are all pretty normal. I'm sure a lot of you have more exciting pets. Snakes, raccoons, skunks, tigers, giraffes, I don't know. Let me know. Love to hear about them. And with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you in the next one.